Oh, don't, no. You cut me off, didn't ya? That's alright, though.
Sorry, 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 so sorry, so sorry, sorry, so sorry, sorry about that.
Sorry about that. Go first, bud.
Sorry about that.
I'm so sorry, bud.
I'm sorry for eating your noodles.
No, I'm sorry.
Are you sorry?
Sorry for making you say sorry.
I'm sorry for eating your noodles.
I'm sorry for yelling at you.
I'm so sorry.
No, I'm so sorry. It was my fault. I didn't see it. I'm so sorry.
Maple syrup. I got maple syrup. Oh, darn it. Excuse me, sir. Could you share the road, please? Sorry. Must be American. I'm sorry, bud. Sorry that you're sorry. Well, I'm sorry that you're sorry about me being sorry. Sorry about you being sorry that I'm sorry about you being sorry.
Hi, I'm Kate Maven, and this is secret number 3 from 101 Secrets of Canadian Culture. Secret number 3 is, yes, we really are that polite. Who do you say please and thank you to? Do you say please and thank you at a store? Would you say please and thank you at work? Would you say please and thank you at home? Would you say please and thank you to your friends? Well, in Canada, we say please and thank you to just about everyone. We teach our children to be very polite. This is how I taught my kids to be polite. When they were about 3 and they said, "Want cookie?" I said to them, "Okay, do you have some money?" And they said, "No." Then I said, "Okay, if you want a cookie, you have to pay for it by saying please and thank you." And it worked because everybody told me that my kids were the most polite children. We also say sorry instead of no. So if you say, "Excuse me, do you know the time?" I would say sorry. If you said, "Can you reach that box for me?" and I can't, I would say sorry rather than no. Instead of yes, we tend to say sure. "Can you get that box for me?" "Sure, no problem." And when people say thanks, we say you're welcome. I think that there are a couple reasons why we're this polite. One is that our culture, at least in Ontario and some of Western Canada, came from the British culture. And the British culture is super polite. The other thing is, I think that because we have people from all over the world, we're pretty careful about what we say to each other so that we don't get into any fights. As you'll find out in a future secret, Canadians hate conflict. So I say please and thank you in order to make things go easier in social situations. If someone offers you a drink, you don't say yes, you say yes, please. If someone offers you a drink and you don't want the drink, you say no, thanks. We don't like to answer questions with a single word. If someone says, "Do you mind if I sit here?" I would say, "No, go ahead." Because I don't want to just say no or yes. Saying no or yes by themselves is something only small children would do. Adults would always use more than one word. That's a really important small secret to getting along in Canadian culture. So can you reach that box for me? Sure, I'll get it. We would typically use more than one word to say yes. I do want to give you another little warning though. If you visit a Canadian's house and they say, "Would you like some tea or coffee?" you might have been taught that the polite thing to say was, "No thanks, I'm fine." But in Canada, if you say no thanks, they might not offer again. I've been at people's houses where I was there for 2 hours without getting offered a second time. So if Canadians say, "Would you like some tea or coffee?" say, "Yes, please." If you don't like tea or coffee, you can say, "Just water, thanks." Then the Canadian will typically go into restaurant server mode and say, "Oh, we have tea, coffee, juice, lemonade, whatever they have." But the answer of "just water, please" is always welcome. So you really need to practice courtesy with everyone. We're polite to the servers in the restaurants. We're polite to the people in the grocery stores. We're even polite when people do something to us. If someone steps on my foot, they say sorry, and I say sorry as if I'm sorry I put my foot under your heel. It's pretty funny. That's why I put that short video at the beginning, because we're famous for saying sorry. It might seem really strange to you to say please and thank you in a store or in a business situation, but it is expected. So that's secret number 3, be polite. It really will help you to make friends and for people to have a good impression of you. Thanks. And if you want more secrets, you can check out my book, 101 Secrets of Canadian Culture. It's available on Amazon in most regions, and in Canada, it's available on Amazon.ca. So stay tuned. The next secret is smile.